my name's Allie and today I have a quick video for you on some meal ideas for packing to go to work for the day. So I don't have to go to work every day. I work in the office once or twice a week because it's quarantine, but there's still things that have to get done. So I know a lot of people are working from home right now, but if you're someone who also has to go in occasionally, or if you're going other places, these are some good meal ideas for things that you can pack really quickly. In total, this took me probably about like 10 to 15 minutes to get everything totally ready, but keep in mind that you can prep all of these things the night before. So if you don't want to have to think about it at all in the morning, you can totally have this all set aside and ready to go for you. One other thing I forgot to mention is I do eat mainly vegan and mainly plant-based, but definitely adjust your ideas and like your meal prep to whatever diet or lifestyle you follow. Later I'll also show you what I made for, or what I'm going to make for dinner. So that's always going to be a meal that's really quick and easy for me after I get home from a long day of work. So let's get into the video. So for breakfast, the first thing that I have is some coffee. I just put this in this Washington mug that I have. I believe that it's from Starbucks, but I just put some protein oat milk in here and then some cold brew that I made. As for my first like little meal of the day, I have these fresh cut up strawberries that I got, and I'm gonna have those with this vanilla lava yogurt. I really like this yogurt and I found it at the Co-op last night. I haven't had the vanilla flavor before, but I decided to try it out because they were out of my strawberry one, which is my favorite. And then to go on top of that, I don't know how much of this you can see in here, but I have some powdered peanut butter down on the bottom, and then I added goji berries, chia seeds, and coconut flakes in here. And when I get to work, they have like little compostable bowls, and I'll mix it all up then so that all of this stuff doesn't get like soggy. So that's what I'll have probably around like 9:30-ish this morning after I've worked for a little bit. So this is breakfast, and I also will be having like water. I'll try to have probably like 40 ounces of water by the time I finish like breakfast or like before lunch. So moving on to lunch, what I'm gonna have is this kale salad. So it just is kale with some cherry tomatoes, and then I'm gonna have some organic baked tofu on it. I don't wanna cut this up right now. We have a fridge in my work, of course, so I'm just gonna take it and I'll cut up like one of the servings of the teriyaki baked tofu, and I'll do that in like little small like cubes, I guess, or strips, and I'll add that in. Then to go on top of this, I put the Goddess dressing from Trader Joe's. It's vegan, it's really good. I'm basically out of it, so I need to go buy more now, but I really like that with kale salads, so that is what I put together here. I was gonna use part of a cucumber, but I just don't really have time to cut one up right now, so this is lunch. So lastly, for snacks for today, I have a few different things. So first I grabbed this olive tapenade that I have. This is from Trader Joe's. I really like this, and I just need to keep using it up before it goes bad. So I have that, and then I have these Hu crackers. I haven't tried them before. So I got those crackers at the Co-op last night as well. So they're grain-free everything crackers. I haven't had any of their products aside from their chocolate, which I do really like their chocolate, so I thought I would give this a try. And then I also grabbed just an orange that I have that I wanted to use. It's starting to get all ripe, so that's perfect. And then I also grabbed just a coconut water that I have. I have a few of these left, and I just want to use them up, and they're a nice break if like I want something aside from water, and if I want to stop taking from the everlasting coffee bar at work and try to hydrate myself instead. So these will be my snacks for the day, and then when I get home for dinner, I will show you what I have then for what like I have after I've been working for like 8 or 9 hours depending on the day, and what I want to make to have a nice quick meal. So you may be surprised to know that I was actually able to fit all of that food I just showed you into this lunch pail that I have, and I mean everything aside from the coffee, which is right here, and I'm still drinking, but we'll probably finish most of before I leave for the morning. So as far as the ingredients I'm going to use for my pizza, I have the Banza crust, which is a chickpea based crust, so it's gluten-free, it's vegan, and it has some protein in it. I have only had this once before, and it wasn't a make your own pizza. I had one of the pre-made ones, and it was pretty good, so I decided I would just get the crusts and try making my own pizza. Wow, that was inconveniently, I guess the oven's ready. So for sauce, I have the Raoul's tomato basil sauce, which I really like the taste of. I'm going to add this vegan mozzarella shredded cheese. I've had this a few times before. It tastes pretty good, it melts well, so I'll have some of that. I'm going to put spinach on top, and my other toppings are going to be these tomatoes, which I had some tomatoes earlier in my salad for lunch, but I'm just gonna have some more of these tomatoes. And then I also have some frozen peppers. These are just bell peppers, red, yellow, and green. So I'm just gonna take some of these and sprinkle them on top. And then the last final touch will be this nutritional yeast. I really like nutritional yeast flakes, and it's a great source of vitamin B. So I am gonna put this together and I'll show you what it looks like. So they say to just put the crust straight onto the baking rack, so that is what I did. So it is ready to go in for between 9 and 13 minutes, and I'll probably broil it a little bit so the cheese gets a little crispy at the end. This is the final product of the pizza. So I honestly cooked it for like 15 minutes, and then I broiled it on low for the last, I don't know, like 4 minutes or so. So I always cook things like way longer than they say to, but you know, here it is. And I'm glad that it looks like the peppers like turned out okay. I was worried since they were frozen that they might like make it watery, but looks like they cooked well. The crust is nice, it's thick. I like crunchy crust, so that's good. And the cheese melted pretty well. So I will hit you back to let you know how it tastes. So these are my 2 very unevenly cut pieces of pizza. I'm gonna have probably about half of it just because I am not terribly hungry. So I am just gonna have probably 2 slices and save the other 2 slices for tomorrow. Yeah, here we go. Hydrate. So I'm ready to eat the pizza. I'm hungry now, actually, I decided. But let's see how this pizza tastes. Also, sorry, I'm like awkwardly crouching like this on my counter. It's because I have under the counter lights which give nice light, and it's pitch black outside because it's winter and it's 7 p.m. so per usual, and I don't like the overhead lights, so this is where I am. The cheese actually tastes really good. I like the cheese with the mixture of nutritional yeast added, a few more nutritional yeast flakes on it. Oh, and I sprinkled just a little bit of dried basil, which is good. The crust is pretty crunchy, which I personally like. I know not everyone will like that. It also like looking at the bottom of it, you can see it kind of has like the marks. It also kind of is breaking. I'm not sure if you can tell, but like this piece, it's breaking. It's like a very like hard crust, like set in place. So it's not like a traditional dough by any means, but I think that it tastes really good. And to mediate the crust, I would probably just add extra marinara sauce next time. And right now I'm probably just gonna dip it in marinara sauce anyways because I love marinara sauce. So I like the mixture between the crunchy and sassy. So that is everything that I have for you all today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you got maybe some good meal prep ideas for a day if you're gonna be, you know, out and about, out of the house, or also just meal prep ideas for when you're working from home and don't want to have to worry about making a meal in the middle of the day. I really like to have quick and easy things, especially when I am going into work, so that I know that I have something prepped and I know what I'm going to eat, and that helps me avoid like going out and just buying a full entire meal, and that saves me a lot of money. So I enjoy that, and I just really like to be able to focus on the things that I'm eating, make them things that I really enjoy and that are delicious and that are a balanced meal. So I think that's the most important thing if you're someone who's interested in eating vegan, or if you are vegan. The most important part of a plant-based diet is just having a variety, fruits, vegetables, proteins, things like that. So yeah, but that's all. So I hope to see you in my next video, and have a great night. Bye.